I felt stupid arguing over 2 steps, so I crossed the threshold. My shoes hit the concrete, coated with dust. A single workbench lamp lit the space. Everything else melted into shadow. I spotted him near a hydraulic lift, late 50s, grubby ball cap, cargo shorts despite the cold. He leaned on a crutch and waved me closer. That's when something clicked. The payment screen had shown a name, Jacob Sellers, but the tag on his tool cabinet, catching the lamp glow, read Kowalski Auto Repair. Different name. He motioned to a folding table. Put it there. Cash tip inside the lid. I lifted the phone box onto the table. My fingers felt damp, even though the room was dry. From behind me, a voice said, "Need help, Pop." I spun. A younger guy, his hood up, jeans torn at the knee, stepped from the dark like he'd been there the whole time. He smiled too widely. Before I could react, something metallic pressed against my kidneys. Zip ties whipped around my wrists, cutting off circulation fast. The older man shuffled forward, grabbed my phone from my pocket, and tossed it to the kid. Airplane mode. They marched me across the bay toward a rust-stained stairwell. I fought to slow my breathing, counting steps like it might matter later. At the bottom was a cinder block room, light bulb bare overhead, the smell of motor oil and wet paper. They tied my ankles, then looped more rope through an eye bolt sunk into the floor. Smart, no chance of hopping away. Older guy crouched, his knee popping. "Your mom's number. Tell it right." He tapped record on my phone and held it to my face. I gave them the number. They dialed on their device, blocked ID, muffled speaker. I heard Mom's voice pick up, small but steady. "Hello?" The kid talked. "We have Tyler, $10,000 cash. Call back in 15 minutes to say yes, then wait for instructions." As Mom stammered something, the line cut and they left me alone. A single space heater clicked on, rattling dust into the bulb's glow. Time thickened. I remembered every news story about kids vanishing along the interstate. I tested the rope, it bit deeper. All I managed was dragging the heater closer with my heel, hoping heat might loosen the plastic zip ties. It didn't. 15 minutes felt like 50. Footsteps. Instead, there was an opening, a low tunnel, damp and dark, stretching toward the creek. A faint glow of sunlight was visible at the far end, but not enough to see clearly. Using the flashlight on my phone, I slowly moved forward. The deeper I went, the quieter it became. The air felt heavy, like breathing through a wet towel. Around me lay trash bags torn open, dirty clothes, and abandoned shoes, signs that people had lived here before. My flashlight landed on something that stopped me cold. Lying in the corner was a dead goat's head facing downward, rotting. Flies buzzed around it, the stench almost unbearable. My stomach turned, and I started regretting my decision.